Hey everyone, Sam the Miracle Man here. I want to talk about, that you are a natural healer, that we have all these belief systems that take our inner healer offline, if you will, that everyone here listening is a natural healer. And once I got rid of my head trash, that is how I healed as well. That it wasn't out there that healed me, it was within me that healed me, so that we have all this power within us. Because in truth, there's only this one consciousness, this one power in the universe. It's this mind that creates duality, separation, the illusion, if you will. So I'm going to do a little meditation here to really allow this head trash to go offline and to realize that you are this natural healer. And we'll see what happens here. I don't script these out. I just sort of wing it, if you will, because I allow spirit to talk through me, if you will, because we're all this perfect spirit. It's simply the mind creating confusion. All right, let's dive into this and let's see what happens. So we're just sitting here relaxing. There's nothing to accomplish. There's nothing to achieve. We're just relaxing. So let go of all the rules. They need to breathe a certain way, that you need to hold your hand a certain way. Those rules, they don't matter. We simply suggest closing your eyes to remove those external stimulations. We want to focus on your inner world. So just keep relaxing. Notice the sound of my voice. Your feet on the floor, where your hands are touching. Just fully be present. Because when you're lost in the story, the head trash, then you're not really fully here. So you can either be fully here or lost in the mind, the story, the beliefs, the thoughts. So it's really a practice of learning to be fully here. And initially your mind may grow bored of this, saying this is boring, which it could be because there's not a lot happening in the present moment. All the drama happens in our head. All these stories that we keep reliving. Oh, they did this to me earlier today. Can you believe that she said that to me? All these stories that we keep reliving over and over again that don't serve us, that keep us stuck in the past. But all of our power is right here, right now. So you are a natural healer because you are one with the one. You are the consciousness. Consciousness is speaking to itself, that at the deepest level we are all connected. We're just in different forms, but the essence is the same. Different costumes, if you will. So just keep relaxing. If the mind gets busy, you don't beat yourself up. You just come back to your sensations that remind you of where you are in this space. Are you sitting? Are you standing? Hopefully you're not driving. So you don't want to be driving while you're doing this meditation. But driving is a great presence practice of really noticing the highway, what you're seeing, what you're hearing. Are you lost in the story? You're lost in the music and not fully here, not fully 100% alert, only partially here, which can be dangerous. And the same thing with our mind. If we're not fully here, it's a dangerous thing because mind will create all sorts of drama, all sorts of issues and problems that only exist in your mind, because in truth, all is well. No matter what's going on outside of you, all is well. To realize you are a spiritual being having a spiritual experience within a human body. That everything is spiritual. It's spiritual being, that one energy, that one consciousness, that one divine love. Whatever you wish to call it, it is that. It's that which is beyond words. For the words cannot convey the truth. For the truth is the silent witness. As they say in the Tao, the truth that can be spoken is not the truth. Because the truth of consciousness is silence. And learning to operate from this deeper place. That everyone can heal. It's just learn to quiet the mind and really trust that deep inner voice. And to see the world, the outside world, as your aids, your tools, your helpers. Perhaps you don't have the skills yet, and someone else does, and they can help you. And maybe there's some situations where you do need help with a broken bone that needs to be set. That might be a little difficult to do by yourself. So you may need someone to set your bones, give you some stitches, whatever it may be. And maybe it could be some medicine as well, because you got to realize it's all energy, and medicine has a certain quality of energy. So if there's an energetic imbalance in the body, and this could bring the body back into balance, so that's a possibility. That all is possible, but it's all energy, and you are that energy. And when you realize you are this energy, you realize that you are a natural healer, that you are a natural manifester. The only thing getting in your way is the mind, with all of its past experiences, all of its stories, all of its beliefs, all of its opinions. And it loves to get caught up in the stories of other people. Oh, I can't believe what happened to Sally. And you get caught up in her drama. But there's no need to. Sometimes a healthy boundary is necessary. It's like when you want to heal someone, it can't be forced upon a person. They have to be willing. For example, a doctor could have the best medicine in the world that will absolutely fix your issue, but you're convinced this will not work for me, then it will not work for you. It's like medicine is like a handout. A healer is a handout. A doctor is a handout. But if you don't grab that hand and you resist it, then it will not work. It's asking and accepting help as needed, if it's needed. Sometimes we think we can do this all alone. But people like Sam and others are just simply guides to point you back to your truth. Because in truth, there's nothing outside of you. And some of these people are your guides to remind you of your truth, that you are whole and complete, that you are a perfect spirit. But we get lost in the mind. All this head trash, all this drama, all this negativity. Especially now with the virus running. So much negativity in the world, so much fear. But if we keep listening and trusting ourselves, of being safe, of keeping space, of wearing a mask, because it does spread through the air. So just doing those things to be safe. You don't need to really fully isolate yourself in a locked box. You can go out in the world, keep some distance, wear a mask, a scarf, just to keep that particles from entering your body and your particles from entering their body. Just common sense. That's how your spirit operates. It's just common sense. If you want to lose weight, you eat less junk food. It's really that simple. And spirit operates that simple. The mind makes it complex. That I have to do all this stuff, jump through all these hoops to make that happen. Spirit does not work that way. It's looking for the simplest path. It's constantly nudging you. And sometimes it's pulling out these big sticks and whacking you. Say, hey, pay attention. Listen to yourself. Trust that deeper part of yourself. Not the mental stories. This is one of the skills that needs to be learned. What is your spiritual voice versus the mental voice? You can say, like, the mental voice will say, go eat cake, while your spiritual voice will say, go eat something healthier, a salad, water, carrots, whatever it may be. But we know that deeper voice. We have those insights. We all do. No one's more or less evolved, if you will. We're all this consciousness. Some are more practiced than others. practice being quiet, not trusting that mental voice, but trusting the deeper voice and learning to listen and trust that deeper voice and operate from that point. To realize the point of sitting here today is to realize that I'm a natural healer. I'm a natural manifester. I don't need to read all these books to add more stories. I just have to go experience and live peace, then operate from this deeper place. So that's just a little meditation for you today. That it doesn't have to be long, it doesn't have to be complicated. And if you haven't seen my other videos, I talk about my practice was simply 5 minutes a day. And that meditation today was maybe 7, 8 minutes of really learning to be fully present. And when you're fully present, you get the head trash out of the way. Then you put your natural gifts online. You know that you're a natural healer, that you're natural this or natural that. You can do all things. It's simply this voice up here that tells you you can't do that. So we need to let that go and dive into this deeper spot within you that absolutely knows the truth. All right, well, I hope you're well. I'll try to put some more videos a little more frequently. It's been a little while. But yeah, the virus that's out there is being made a lot worse, if you will, from this mental voice, the protesting voice. So you can find me over at Head Trash Anonymous. That's where I sit. That's where I reside, if you will. But, just relax. Enjoy life. Have fun. Don't get caught up in the fear, but realize, operate from this deeper place. How do you keep yourself safe? And trust that deeper voice. We're not here to cause harm to others and not harm to ourselves. And this can definitely harm ourselves. The mind can either heal you or harm you. All right, take good care of yourself. I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.